Hi everyone, it's Sheena from Joy Studio and welcome to my channel. So I know that we're all going through a hard time right now with the COVID-19 pandemic, and it's, it is what it is. We're going through a hard time right now. So with that being said, I also have been trying to put my energy into positive things, and I think it's important right now. So on that note, I want to do a bullet journal video today. I'm going to set up the April 2020 bullet journal spread, and if you haven't done bullet journaling before, join me and maybe you'll get some ideas or get inspired. So all right, let's get started. So what I've done prior to filming this is that I did my whole design for this month's layout in pencil. And this month's layout is, the theme is houseplants, and that is inspired by my own houseplants in our house here. So I have a lot of plants and they're all so beautiful and healthy. I'm so very fortunate. So what I did was I drew everything out in pencil first, and this plant on this cover page is inspired by one of our own plants here in our kitchen. And the only difference is the pot is gray, whereas this is brown, but you'll see later that I'm going to use stickers, and the stickers generally have brown pots, so I went with brown just to kind of match the color theme. And you can see here I'm taking my Tombow marker and I'm coloring the actual blades of this. I think it's a Haworthia, or maybe it's an aloe. But anyway, it's a succulent and it's really beautiful. And it has this pot where the the design is like this crisscross. So I thought that the white gel pen really would be effective in getting that design across, and I was correct actually. So like I said, I'm using the white gel pen here, and I'm using it on the edges of the blades of the succulent because it kind of has this jagged edge, and it also serves to differentiate the different leaves too. Now I'm taking that same green Tombow dual brush pen, and I'm writing in April at, well, you can see it's kind of like curved, which was a little bit of a challenge and so fun to do. I love how it turned out. So that's the cover page, and moving on to the monthly view, I'm taking my Mildliner and I'm just highlighting the different days of the week. And now I'm going to take a fine liner. Oh, sorry. No, you can see that little bottom square down there. That's going to be for next month. That's because every time I do a monthly view of the current month, I like to have just a little tiny calendar to see next month. And that's because when I'm planning, I can see what's happening the following month too, like where the days kind of fall in that following month. And anyway, it works for me. So you can see I'm using my Tombow Fudenosuke hard tip brush pen, and writing in the month of April again. And I love these brush pens. The colors are so nice. I had a black one for the longest time, and when they came out with the colors, I was like, oh, I so want to try them, and they're just so nice to work with. And by the way, I will link everything below that I'm using in the video, everything that I can link. And there's no pressure at all to use what I'm using, of course. I mean, use what you have. I like to link what I use because if you're like me, I like to see what people are using and maybe try a thing or two. So I'm opening up this little sticker package here. I think I ordered this through Etsy, but I could be wrong, but I'll link it below as well. It's good variety, and the plants are really cute that are on the stickers. So I'm just kind of looking through and seeing which ones I want to use. And yeah. I just have to say a note about that plant up on the upper left hand side. You see the little succulents that are in that cream colored pot? I grew those from babies. I'm such a proud plant mama. I love my plants so much. Well, we all do. I basically have an indoor jungle. So here I am applying the stickers and just getting that to accent different places around this monthly view. I have these stickers too from Jenny's Papercraft Company, and she has a YouTube channel here, and I'll link it. It's on YouTube, obviously. And also she has an Etsy store, and I'll link that as well. She's just an amazing artist. So like I had said, I just put in that little monthly view of May just to see what's going on the following month. And putting a little bit of washi tape here on the bottom. So as I'm placing these stickers, I'm realizing that I'm not doing a lot of drawing throughout this spread so far. And that's okay. I think, well, for me anyway, month to month, I draw a lot or not too much. And I think with this whole like pandemic issue or situation that's going on now, and all this socialization, isolation, and the stress that goes along with it, I think it's okay to be easy on ourselves and not to be judging ourselves. And I don't think we should be anyway in any situation. So I'm using a lot of stickers, a lot of washi, and the colored markers and fine liners, and it gets the point across. I mean, it brings it all together. So I'm using these little alphabet stamps I got. They're so cute, and this alt new ink set or ink pad, and I just love how it turned out. It's so cute and whimsical. So now I'm taking out my ruler. If you didn't get a chance to watch my March bullet journal setup, which I will link below and in the I button above, I used this grid pattern for the weekly views, and it really worked out well. I found it so easy to like just take the ruler and line, put a straight line across, and it's very easy to set up, and it's very functional as well. And if you can see, you add some color and it's just really pretty. Now I'm adding in a goals section. I'm trying to keep a little bit of structure into my days. And so what I'm doing is setting up some goals for myself. I don't know how many there's going to be. I gave myself like a few bullet, like little points that I could make, and I'll fill that in later. So yeah, it's just something for myself, and we all need our little goals or bigger goals throughout the day. Again, accenting with washi, and I have these cactus sticky notes that you can see on the right hand side, and I just used some glue on the back and stuck that on. And then here I'm taking another one of those sticky notes and sticking it on. I don't think you saw it, but I did add like a glue stick on the back, and using my my letter, I don't know what you call that, a bone folder, I think, and just making sure it's all pressed down nicely. And I'm using this to put my header of notes. Now I like to have a notes page. I don't always. Like, what I'm doing is I'm trying different things each month to see what works for me at that time. And when I'm planning this all out, I'm thinking about where my life is at that certain point and what I'm going to be using. Again, those cute little stickers from that cute little package. And like I said, I'll link that below as well. Now I'm bringing back something I haven't done for a long time, which is called a doodle a day. So what I did is I just do up these certain sections of like little squares. And for me, I put 36 total, so 12 per page. But you can do them whatever size you want them to be. And it's just so fun because it's just this little square and it's no pressure. Just do one little doodle. And because I did 36, there's an extra 6. So I can do an extra like square or more. It's just really fun, and I've done it before, and I'm glad I'm bringing it back. Now this current favorites page, I haven't done this before. So what I'm doing is, because we're all home more than we normally are, I'm putting different things that bring me comfort. And I mean, you can decide for yourself what those things are. Like for me, I'm putting different teas and coffees and books that I'm reading, different podcasts I'm listening to, my favorite YouTubers, my favorite music right now. And I think it's just important to note like the things that are bringing us joy right now, bringing us some comfort. They don't have to be big things, but they mean something to each and every one of us. And you can see I put a little plant up here that I'm putting the outline around the pot. I actually have a little plant like that too. It's called a pancha. It's a prickly pear cactus. So yes, I'm really into the plants. In fact, we're going to be planting this week, starting our seedlings for our garden. And a garden is always like a symbol of hope. So, and just, oh, I love our garden. So this page on this right hand side, I was not planning at all. I just kind of did it, I don't know, just spontaneously, I guess. And it says, keep blooming. And that's a message for me to say, okay, we're all going through a hard time right now. It's a bit stressful and we're a bit limited, but at the same time, we have so much goodness inside. Let's keep on drawing upon that and expressing it in different creative ways and just tapping into the positive. And then because I didn't really plan this page, I'm just putting this whole kind of hodgepodge of like stickers and washi tape and just different marker colors. And it all comes together and it makes it happy and fun. And for me, that's what bullet journaling is. It's keeping track of certain things. It's helping me plan. It's just, and it's fun. Above everything, bullet journaling for me is fun. And it's for me. And I love it. So yeah, next we're gonna do a flip through after I'm finished kind of putting here things here and there on this page. So you can see the cover page there, and there's the monthly view of April, and I have week 1 right here with my goals and week 2. And if I want to add extra weeks, I'll add those on after. There's a note section and my doodle a day section, which I'm really looking forward to. And the current favorites page and that cute little quote page. Thanks so much for being here, you guys. I hope you're well, staying safe, sending good energy to each and every one of you.